2 years. 2 years I waited for this? I low-key get that frog on the cover. Before I get to reviewing this thing, I first need to set the stage. I am a huge Blade fan. He is one of my favorite music artists of all time. Young Lean is not that important to me, but he's also great and I also really like his music. The last time that they both released a full-length project was back in 2022 with Spider and Stardust. We don't count these. So there was a big hole in my heart for some Drain Gang and Sad Boys music, and luckily on August 25th, 2023 they both dropped some music. They dropped a little 2-pack on us which included the songs Victorious and Bullets. I wasn't huge on Bullets when it dropped and I'm still not, but Victorious is amazing to me. I would even go as far to say that Victorious is one of their best collab songs ever. But that wasn't enough. I was fiending for an album from either of the boys, and my wish came true just a couple of days ago when they announced a collab album between the two called Psykos. I was so hyped for this thing to come out as... you know. When the album came out early for some people across the world, I went on Album of the Year to check out some reviews from people, and something caught me by surprise. As I was reading the reviews, I saw that a lot of people were throwing all these different genres around like pop-punk, post-punk, indie rock, and alternative rock. I was a little worried, but I knew that the boys could pull it off. I was so wrong. This album is bad. I am so disappointed and just angry at this album. First off, the overall sound of this thing is so underdeveloped and boring, like it's not fun to listen to. The indie rock instrumentals are really bare bones on here and have no good progression and they just sound half-baked. A lot of these songs sound unfinished and rushed, like if you told me that this whole album was made in just 1 week, I wouldn't even be surprised. The intro of the album Coda has a pretty boring instrumental that consists of strings while Lean and Blade are absolutely yapping about some random shit. The lyrics on this album are fine. Well, at least I think, because I can't fucking hear them because the mixing on some of these songs is really bad. And I know I'm complaining about mixing on a Blade and a Young Lean album, but on some songs like Enemy and Still I can't hear shit because their vocals are so drowned out. On a real, the lyrical content is fine, nothing new from the boys, it's just the usual. I wish they experimented more on this album as I think that they could have done some great things, but that just wasn't the case. It's a really boring indie rock album with no real direction. Songs like Hanging from the Bridge and Things Happen are just straight up bad to me and have nothing good going for them. Still kinda drags for me as I think it's a really sluggish song, while Enemy had some potential, but the exact moment that Lean starts shouting I immediately wanna turn the song off, as Blade's build at the beginning was actually good in my opinion. I've been shitting on this album for a bit now, so let's talk about the positives. Ghost is cool, one of the least boring songs, and I like the drums on it quite a bit. Golden God is the most rap-inspired song on the album, and it's pretty good. Lean and Blade go back and forth trading verses, and it's probably my favorite song on the album. Sold Out is the last song on the album that I think it's decent. The instrumental is very sweet sounding, and I like how the vocals sound from both of them. The song has that prom vibe to it. I can imagine it playing at the end of a teen romance movie. And the last thing, the album cover is absolutely perfect. The album is like a 3 out of 10. Fuck you Sweden, and bye. Bra, sam zapravo... Oh my god, toliko fucking ljut.